Hello there. Welcome. I'm Deborah McQueary with Body Image by Deborah, BID Fitness hashtag. I'm here today to show you my staple weight loss dish. It is called spaghetti squash bake. This is what a spaghetti squash look like. I know most of you already know, but for those who don't know, and it also has the label that says spaghetti squash. So a lot of people uh, have never seen the spaghetti, never heard of it before. So I just want to introduce that to you so you can have that part of your healthy lifestyle. And it's a process to prepare. When it comes to weight loss, it's all about preparation and your menu, and to have an alkaline diet. So spaghetti squash is an alternative, especially for diabetics, that it hardly have any carbs in it. When you use wheat pasta, spaghetti, it is carbs, which turns to sugar. So we have a solution. So I'm going to put this in a pot right here of boiling water, and it's going to cook for about 30 minutes. Most of the time, I would turn check on it in about 15 minutes and turn the spaghetti squash over so it can cook evenly on both sides. So the pot is already boiling. Uh, be careful in placing it in a half pot of boiling water. It looks like this is a little over, so I'm going to empty this out, a little bit out. All right, so we're going to let this cook for 30 minutes. And while that's cooking, we're going to chop our onions and bell peppers. And we're going to saute them in a skillet. My favorite, and I tell all my clients to use iron skillets. A lot of people don't know, or let me say this. Did you know iron skillet helps increase and produces iron in the body? So when you cook in an iron skillet, you get your dosage of iron, okay? And what I like about the way I do this, I liven up the spaghetti sauce that we buy in the store. So I always love to just put my bell peppers, the sweet bell peppers, and onions, saute them in a little butter, not oil, okay? And I'm gonna do that. But it's easy to do because we're just gonna put the onions in the chopper, hit it 2 times, and voila, there you have it. So we're gonna do that with my Ninja, okay? It is quite simple. And a lot of times I chop up extra onions and freeze them because I put them in my egg omelet on a daily basis, or just to have for any other dishes that you might want to cook. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. How about that? Like I said, this is quite simple. Having tools like this makes cooking fun. Now I'm going to be back soon because I'm going to go ahead and chop up the peppers. We won't waste time on the video doing that. All right, see you soon. Okay, so I'm back. And so now what we're going to do, we're going to continue on with the spaghetti squash prep. And we have Italian seasoning that we're going to put in the turkey. So you don't have to do ground turkey. You could just do portobello mushrooms and just have it all vegan because the spaghetti squash is a vegetable. That's the great thing about this dish. So we are browning the ground turkey, which is about a pound. And so we're going to get that nice and brown, stir it around. And we're going to go ahead and put Italian seasoning in this. Okay. And it's going to pop the flavor because the Italian flavor is cooking in the meat. So I've had so many requests to, once they taste my dish, they want to pay me to make the dish for them. So I decided to go ahead, by demand, make this video. So if it seems a little amateur, you guys, please forgive me. But I am working on that. I guess you see that I'm sauteing the onions and the peppers. These are yellow peppers. What I discovered is that the green pepper is the strongest. The next color is orange. No, I think it's yellow, orange, and then red. So the more colorful they are, the sweeter they are. So, that being said, I learned something about the pepper, the bell pepper. Okay? But all of my clients know that I insist that they cook in iron skillet and get away from the microwave, please, which destroys your food, the nutrients in your food. So, there we go. We got that going. And what we're going to do is drain the juice off the ground turkey. And we're going to add the bell peppers and onions to that. And then we're going to put the spaghetti sauce in the mixture. And that pops, that livens up the spaghetti sauce. Because when you buy it at the store, you know, it's been sitting there. It's been preserved. So what we're going to do is liven it up by putting some live peppers, onions, and one more thing. Aha! When I buy zucchini, I go ahead and chop it all up and put it in the freezer. So like I told you in the beginning of the video, that it's all about preparation. So that being said, I am going to go ahead, see what we have here, and take the peppers out and the onions. And I'm going to saute the zucchini, okay? And this really livens the flavors up, I tell you. People, I didn't expect it, but people cook, they surprised me about how much they love this particular dish that I prepare. And I make this dish a lot of times when I do fitness classes, or I might bring it to my clients an extra dish if I'm training them. So a lot of you already have experienced By the way, if you have experienced this dish, leave a comment, okay, that I prepared, because it would help me to know that you really like it, okay? So I'm sauteing the zucchini, because we all know zucchini, they don't last long. And so that's the thing about fresh vegetables, that you have to go ahead and cook them right away. But I discovered there's a way to do it. As soon as you buy them, cut them up and freeze them. Okay, so we'll be back soon to show you how to put the spaghetti squash dish together. All right, stay tuned. I'm back one more time. So you always need to preheat your oven when we're doing the spaghetti squash bake. So I'm going to preheat the oven to 375. Well, I'm going to bake it at 375. Okay. And of course, you're going to have the oven light on, because you're going to check on it in about 15 minutes to see if it's done. And I'll show you what you have to do. What's going to let you know when the spaghetti squash bake is ready. Okay. So another ingredient, as you can see, that I have the skillet with the ground turkey in it, the zucchini, the onions, and the bell peppers. And I'm blending it all together, letting it cook, simmer a little bit. The spaghetti squash is almost ready. Okay. And I also have Italian cheese. So Italian cheese, what we're going to do with it, we're going to put the layer of spaghetti squash in this dish. What is this, 6x6 or 5x5 square? I have two of them. I have a lid to put over it once you want to store it, put it in the refrigerator. So I have two of these. And we're going to put the first layer of spaghetti squash at the bottom. And then we're going to put Italian cheese over that layer. Okay? And then the next thing we're going to do, we're going to put the spaghetti sauce mix over the cheese. And then we're going to top it off with Italian cheese. And when we put it in the oven, you know that it's ready, because everything is already cooked that's in the dish. So it's a matter of melting the cheese and browning the cheese. Okay, so I'm excited about that. And that's what we're going to be doing next. So let me go ahead and check and see if the spaghetti squash is ready. Okay, typically it would burst open. You got hear a pop. And so it's not quite ready yet. So I'm going to go ahead and tune out. And please like this video, because it's going to let me know that I have followers and that you appreciate it. And then I'll be making more dishes, video dishes, of some of my favorite dishes for weight loss and maintaining a flat stomach. So you guys are staying healthy. So check me out, like this video, okay? And subscribe to my channel, all right? Talk to you soon. Okay, so I'm back again. So now the spaghetti squash is done. So I've drained the water off out of the pot. And I'm just going to roll the spaghetti squash out onto the cutting board. And the reason I boil the spaghetti squash is because it's real easy to cut. I know a lot of people cut the spaghetti squash and bake it in the oven. But to me, that's so hard, because this is really super hard to cut when it's raw. So I boil it And I'm going to cut the ends out here. Okay. And I have a bag here that I can put the seeds in, because we have to take the seeds out the center. Okay. And be careful because the squash is hot. Now sometimes the squash might burst. You might hear a pop on the stove. Sometimes it bursts wide open. You pow, you know. So the first time that happened to me, it startled me. So just to let you know, sometimes it'll burst wide open. So as you can see, the spaghetti squash has seeds in the center. Okay. So this is what it looks like. I don't know if you can see that. Okay. All right. So we're going to cut the seeds out the center. I'm going to use a smaller knife for that. Well, let me see. I'll use it. Okay. So I'm going to cut it away in the center. So you have to be sure to get all the seeds out. You don't want to bite down into a seed or accidentally swallow a seed. So that's what this is. And like I said, okay, there we go. It's just amazing how God has the different superfoods God has put on this earth for us to be healthy and to live at least 125 years. Vitality. So let's see how we're going to do this. Woo. Okay. So I'm cutting the center out. So make sure we grab these seeds in here. Okay. Awesome. Okay. Now, typically a spaghetti squash would make at least 3 or 4 dishes. And it lasts me a good 4 days, 2 meals each day. So it's a very healthy and affordable dish to make. You take it to lunch. Now, I don't know if you can see this. This is where the spaghetti is stringy. And the way we do that, we're going to take a fork and pull it away. Okay, I think this is the last part of the spaghetti squash bake preparation. So, I'm putting I've got the spaghetti squash all in the bowl now. As you can see, spaghetti, stringy, okay? And I am putting my garlic mix. I didn't show you the brand, but you can purchase this from my website. All you have to do, my supplement website, all you have to do is type in garlic mix, and this item will pop up. So these spices, if you don't know how to cook, don't know how to season anything, you cannot go wrong. Okay, so get your supply of our garlic mix. Okay, I'm gonna mix it in the spaghetti squash and put a little olive oil. Okay, so it won't be sticky. All right, we're gonna toss that, and let's see what we got here. Help me toss this and make this faster. Okay, so I'm gonna toss this around in here. So that's going to be good. And I use lemon pepper seasoning to season the spaghetti squash. And so that's another seasoning that you want to season. You want to put in the dish is to use the lemon pepper, or you can use garlic salt. Add a little flavor to it. Okay. All right. But I don't have any lemon pepper today. Typically, that's what I use. Okay. So we got that going. All right. Okay. So now this is all done up. The sauce mix is ready. We have our cheese to spread. And so we're going to go ahead and prep the dish. Okay. So what we have here is I'm going to put the spaghetti squash to cover the bottom of the bowl. Okay. So we're going to mash this out. Something right there. Piece of the got here. Okay. Let's see what that is. We'll see. Okay. Like I said, you want to be careful. You want to. All right. We're going to put a little more here. And got that all done and laid out here. It's going to be delicious. Okay. Now you can see from the side how that looks. A little more in the corners here. All right. Now we're going to go ahead and put some cheese, Italian mixed cheese on top of that. Okay. That's how that goes. Cover that layer. And then we're going to go ahead and put the spaghetti sauce over that. Spread that out. See how that's working? Yes. So we're going to spread it to each corner. All these wonderful, wonderful vegetables. You got your vitamin C in here. All your different peppers, and you got your onions and your garlic. We all know what the power of the garlic, right? Yes. So all these good flavors in here. So I guess you can see how it's layering out on the side here. Okay. And then after that, we're going to go ahead and top it off with Italian cheese. Okay. This would be such a wonderful dish to take when you're going to a dinner party, because it's something different and it's healthy. So I get a lot of requests for this dish when I'm invited out, and so I'm happy to share it with the world. So you all should go ahead and subscribe to my channel and invite others to subscribe. Okay. And I am going to put this in the oven. I feel like I need a little more cheese. Ran out of little cheese here. But I was trying to go ahead, and I didn't want to go continue to put off baking this dish. And what this is going to do, I guess you see how it looks. See? And it's going to bake until it's brown, just a little light brown on top. And that's when it's time for it to come out. Because everything else in here is already cooked. So it's a matter of melting the cheese, the flavors through. Okay? So here we go. And like I said, you're going to put it on bake at 375. Probably about 15 minutes, but you need to check on it anyway from time to time to make sure that the cheese does not overbake. And when it comes out, I'll take a picture of it or I'll do another video. And there you have it. It's been such a pleasure sharing this. And by the way, you guys, I made this apron. What do you guys think, huh? What you think? So this is one of my signature aprons, and some of my clients, they're able to earn it based on them reaching their fitness goal. So there you have it. Like my page on Facebook, Instagram, follow me. You will not regret it because I want to bless your life to help you live the life you love. Stay tuned. Okay, guys, this is the final product. The spaghetti squash is done. The cheese is brown. So I'm about to take it out the oven. And voila! See how it's layered? So we're gonna let it rest. And for storage, after you finish slicing out what you want to eat, you're just gonna cover it one of these tops and refrigerate it. And so you can slice off of it and put it in your iron skillet, not the microwave, okay? Iron skillet. And put a top over it. And in 2 minutes, I promise you, it will be warmed up. So that's how we're going to warm up our food this day moving forward, if you're not already doing it that way. It doesn't take long. And so this is the final product. I have some leftover ground beef, leftover spaghetti squash, and I am going to put it in some Ziploc freezer bags, such as this, and put it in the freezer and take it out and make another dish later on this week. So there you have it. If you have any questions, you can email me at fit@bidbeauty.com, or you can go to my website, bidbeauty.com, and see all the success stories we have. Sign up for my fitness coaching. There you have it. Invite your loved ones, friends, family, and associates to join, because if you like it, I'm sure they will too. So let's bless each other and continue on with your greatness. Thank you so much.